if that leveling valve messes up and allows those bags to dump all the way down, that trailer could be touching the drives. And then if you have an airbag blow or a severe air leak, it could dump down and be touching the drives.
Would it lean to one side, or it could possibly lean to one side? It could one side.
But so you could be off level then.
Yep.
All right.
And so then you would obviously stop moving completely, right? And call maintenance.
Yes.
Absolutely. So then falling back to start inspecting my trailer. With my trailer, the first thing I'm going to inspect is my header board. I want to check my header and make sure that, for one, it's strong enough to stop any of the freight from inside moving up on the tractor on me. Make sure everything's good and solid. I want to make sure that I have no holes in the front header board from where like a forklift has punched a fork through it. And I want to make sure that all the sheet metal is intact, it's not flapping around, all my rivets are there. My clearance lights, I want to make sure that they're intact, they're proper color of amber, they're not cracked or broken, and they're securely mounted. Then moving around to the side of my trailer, I want to check my horizontal frame rails at the bottom and up at the top. So what I'm talking about is this big piece of aluminum or steel, whatever it's made out of. This is your bottom frame rail, and up top, that is your top frame rail going all the way down. We want to inspect those, making sure they're not cracked or broken or bent at the bottom and at the top. My marker light here, I want to make sure it's amber in color, it's securely mounted, it's not cracked or broken, and it's clean.
This one?
Yep. And then that's just a marker light or identification light.
What about
Also-
reflectors? Got to be checked too, or not?
Yeah, I'm getting to that. I'm going to inspect the whole appearance of the side of my trailer, all my sheet metal, just like I've been doing before, making sure my rivets are there, making sure I don't have any flapping sheet metal, there's no holes in the side of it, all the way down the entire length of the trailer. I'm also going to be checking my DOT reflective tape, making sure that it's present down the entire length of the trailer. Guys, what the regulation says is 50% of the entire length of the trailer must be covered with DOT reflective tape.
Wow.
So if you notice, they have them like evenly spaced out between. That way it's covering the entire length, but it is also covering 50%. It's just the way they do it to save money, so that they're not having to run a whole entire strip all the way down the whole thing. All right.
Not at the top.
No, just at the bottom.
Just at the bottom.
All right, then I'm getting back here to my landing gear. With my landing gear, I want to make sure all of my mounting hardware for my landing gear. Guys, don't get too carried away with the landing gear. I get a lot of people that get really carried away with the landing gear, or they just don't get any near enough and they're worried about the wrong things. All right, I need all of the mounting hardware that's mounting any part of it. Got to check all of your mounting hardware, making sure it's all tight and secure. Nothing's cracked or broken. It appears strong enough to hold the weight of the trailer when it gets dropped. I want to make sure that my landing gear is fully raised with the crank handle in the lock position or in the stow position. I also want to make sure that my landing gear pads are securely fastened to the legs. They're not going anywhere. They're not going to fall off going down the road. That's
Say
it.
fully raised and what? I missed the one.
The crank handle's in the stored position.
Oh, okay, I got it. And then what was the last one?
Checking the feet, making sure they're securely fastened to the legs of the landing gear. Alright, and then from there I'm going to be checking all my cross members underneath. I want to make sure all my cross members are securely fastened to the trailer. None of them are cracked or broken, none of them are hanging down. I also want to check the floor of my trailer, making sure that there's no holes in the floor of my trailer. And I'll do that down the entire length of the trailer. I come back, I got a door on this side. I would inspect the door the same way I did the door on the cab of my tractor. I want to check the hinges, making sure that they're intact, they're not cracked or broken, that I'm not going to get excessive movement on the door. Also, if I open the door, there's a weather gasket in there. I want to make sure that that weather seal in there is intact. It's not dry rot or torn or missing. And it will securely latch. It's not going to flap back and forth going down the road. These steps, I would inspect the same way I did steps up on the tractor cab. That light, I'm going to inspect just like I've been inspecting my other lights. That is a turn signal, four-way flash, and marker light. Alright, then when I get back here, it's lunchtime, guys. It's past lunchtime.